Hello, welcome to this video about Moodle, ECC's learning platform. You'll see the tab for Moodle once you've logged into the student portal. Click on My Moodle, and what you will see is a series of boxes like this, one for each unit you're studying at the college. Click on your unit to see more. So this is an example for one unit. When you enter in, you'll see a welcome message that will identify who is teaching and who is the unit coordinator in that unit. Somewhere clearly indicated will also be the contact details for the lecturer and the unit coordinator so you can get to know them. If you're having a virtual class, ECC uses Zoom. This is the icon for Zoom there. You can download Zoom for free before your first virtual class. The Zoom icon will be somewhere clearly indicated at the top of the Moodle page. There might be a password that you need to use to access it, but you can click on the link and that will take you to your class. Each unit also has a section called Unit Information. Click on there to find your unit outline. This is a really important document that tells you everything about the unit. What will be covered, what you need to do for extensions, what policies you need to look at, and so on. Make sure you read this document cover to cover. Become informed about your unit by clicking on everything you can see. What will be in most units is an orientation video. Watch this before week 1 to understand how the unit will be run. There should also be unit-specific resources as well. For this unit, there's a workbook. In other units, there might be a lab book or a program to follow, and so on. Have a look at what's there in each of your units. Each unit will also have a catch-up video for students who missed week 1. This video does not provide the week 1 class. Instead, it tells you how you can catch up independently. ECC classes have 3 parts, and so what you need to do is to look at what you need to do before you go to class. You might need to watch a video or complete a reading, so have a look there about how to prepare. Then there'll be a section on class resources, things you need to use for the class itself. And then there are after-class activities. Everything you need for classes will be in one location. So for example, for this class, there's a lesson plan to tell you what will be covered. There's some readings you need to do before class. There's some interesting video links that you can access just by clicking. And there's some instructions about how to get ready for the class. The lecture slides are there too so that you can read through and know exactly what will be covered before you go to class. Track your own activity by ticking the box on the right as you complete each aspect. There's a tab called Assessment in each Moodle site. So have a look here because this contains very important information for completing your assessment. Each unit will have its own unique assessment design, so you need to find out what you need to produce for each unit. And each unit will tell you the timetable, so when things are due, some guidelines, marking rubrics, and submission portals. This is one section where I encourage you to read every document that's there so that you know what you need to do. You can keep track of your grades by clicking on Grades, and it will show you your result for each assessment in the unit. Lecturers can also see which aspects of Moodle you have opened. For example, this is a view that your unit coordinator or lecturer can see, and it shows each time you've accessed the unit material. The best thing to do if you want to do well in your studies is to access everything. Read through all the material that's been provided to you. If you don't go into Moodle very often, this will be your Moodle profile. So the purple shows how long and on what day the student accessed Moodle. This is not an effective profile. This student has only accessed the Moodle site twice over many, many weeks. Using Moodle every week to prepare for class, to participate in class, and to work on assessments is ideal. This is the way you will find success. So this is what a good Moodle profile. Can you see the students going on quite frequently to work on the unit materials? Our classes for those students who are studying virtually look a bit like this. They're not just like watching TV, but they're an interactive class that just happens to take place online. Students are led through the unit by the lecturer and are given lots of individualized attention. So this is to show you how a virtual class might run. First of all, the lecturer will come in to the site and introduce some key concepts or provide a demonstration, depending upon the subject matter. Then the class will be given an opportunity to practice the skills or apply the knowledge together as a group. Then there may be some activities that the lecturer introduces. You might work in small groups or pairs, perhaps in what are called breakaway rooms. Then the class might come back together and students will report from whatever they talked about in their breakaway rooms. And finally, the lecturer will summarize and finish the session. Now, every unit is different. I'm just trying to give you a sense of what the general flow might be. So the tip to success, what you need to do is prepare. Before class, you might be asked to do some reading or to practice some math equations, to learn some terminology, to start working on an assessment, to view a video. It depends on the unit, but you need to prepare before you come to class. Then we expect you to participate. You might be asked to learn some theory, to apply the vocabulary, to participate in activities, and to ask questions. Afterwards, you need to practice these activities. You might be asked after class to submit a document, to do some follow-up readings, to complete activities in a workbook, to conduct your own research, or to finish a lab book. It depends on the unit. But for each unit, you need to prepare, participate, and practice. At ECC, we like it when people ask questions, so please don't hesitate to ask some questions. Your lecturer and unit coordinator, who may be the same person, is the one to contact when you've got questions about a specific unit. There's also an academic program coordinator to help everyone in your course. We're always happy to talk to you via email, phone, or Zoom. Enjoy your studies at ECC, and thank you for listening.